is Eileen McAdam with Sound and Story. This is part 2 of our video on converting audio cassettes to digital files. The first video covered setting up a simple digital workstation. In this second part, we'll cover the actual digitizing of audio cassettes using Audacity, a free audio editing program. So, let's get started. Begin by connecting the components to your digital workstation. Plug the RCA cables into the line out of your cassette player. Insert the stereo mini plug into the audio or microphone line in on your computer. Next, connect your external hard drive. Open Audacity on your computer. Just go ahead and close out this window. To begin, you'll need to go to Preferences and tell Audacity where the interview you'll be digitizing is coming from. Select Devices and pick your input. I'll select Built-in Input for my computer. Yours may say Mic In if that is the type of audio line in you have on your computer. Click OK. Next, go to Quality to choose your sample rate and bit depth. For now, we're going to choose a CD quality setting of 16-bit 44.1 kHz. We're almost ready to start converting, but first we want to make a test recording. This way we can check the recording levels. So, load your cassette, push the red record button on Audacity, and then the play button on your cassette player. You'll see that Audacity makes a new track for your recording. And you can see the WAV files representing the audio being recorded. Watch the levels meter, the red meter in the toolbar. You want the levels to be around -6 so that about 75% of the bar is red. If your levels are too high, the recording will distort. You can adjust the volume level on your recorder, or you can adjust the level here by moving the slider left or right until the recording levels settle at about -6. You can see that if I increase the levels too high, a red indicator appears to the right of the meter. Once your levels are checked, stop your cassette player and stop the recording on Audacity. Delete this track by simply clicking the little X in the window to the left of the track. Now let's begin again for real. Rewind your tape back to the beginning, press record in Audacity, and play on your cassette player. Analog conversion happens in real time. However long your cassette is, that is how long it will take for the recording to convert. It's best to monitor the recording with at least one ear. Sometimes the volume on an interview gets louder or softer. You want to adjust the levels if that happens. When side 1 is finished, name your track and save your project. To name your track, go to this little triangle in this window to the left of your track. Click and select the name from the drop-down menu. Give it a name that corresponds with your actual cassette. I'll name this Smith for the interviewee's last name and T1 S1 for tape 1, side 1. Now you'll want to save this Audacity session or project. Go to File, Save Project. A pop-up window will warn you that saving the project saves files that only Audacity can read. These files save your recording session so you can go back to record more of this interview or do some editing. However, it also alerts you to export your files so you can listen to them in other formats. Click OK and you can save and name your project. I'm going to navigate to my external hard drive and select my oral history folder. I'll create a folder with the interviewee's last name. Within that folder, I'm going to put another folder called Audacity Project. Click OK, and you can save and name your project. I'll name this project with the interviewee's last name, Smith. Let's take a look at where Audacity put that project. If I navigate to the folder you'll see that Audacity has created a number of files. These are files you can only listen to in Audacity. You can open the session again by clicking the file that has the Audacity icon. But you're also going to want to listen to the interview you just digitized on your computer or burn it to a CD. To do that, you must export that track. Select the track you want to export by clicking in the window to the far left of the track. You can see that the track is highlighted, indicating it has been selected. Go to File, Export Selection. Navigate again to your external hard drive, your oral history folder, and the interviewee's last name. Another Save screen will come up. Make a new folder within that folder called Audio. Then name your file. I like to use year, month, day of the interview, underscore interviewee's last name, and again T1S1 for tape 1, side 1. This is really important to help you find your stuff later. Once you click Save, another screen will come up that allows you to put in additional information or metadata that will be embedded in your audio file. So let's go back and take a look again at where your digitized audio file lives. Go to your hard drive, to your oral history folder, to the name of the interviewee. There you have two folders. One is your Audacity session, which only Audacity can read, and the other contains the audio WAV file for preservation. This is also the file you can use to make MP3s or CDs. So, congratulations! You've converted and saved your first digital file in WAV format. Now you're ready to begin the process again. Simply turn the audio cassette over and start again from the beginning.